We are all set for a maximum 5-minute rounds in the welterweight division. We have Cerrone in the blue, orthodox. Darren Till in the white, southpaw.
Till looking like a really big middleweight, wide across his back, thick legs, controlling the center straight away. Look at that, Cowboy looking for the takedown. We saw this in the build-up to the fight. Working to take the back, working to get in on that single leg and then shuck him off and take the back and trip him down to the floor. Darren Till's been paying attention to the countdown shows that have been going out. This is good work so far from Darren Till.
So Till called out Ponzinibbio in his fight 49 days ago in Rotterdam, but I think he gets a bigger fight here tonight against Cowboy Cerrone.
I agree, John. You know, this is an opportunity he probably even wasn't expecting himself.
He's testing that chin as well, Dan.
He's got such a good understanding of range. Look at that, left hand sneaks through.
I was watching the Cowboy Masvidal fight and thought, you know what, this is a really good blueprint for the Cowboy team to take a look at, with that Muay Thai style that Masvidal employed in that fight.
Yes, without a doubt, good takedown there from Cowboy. Look at that, the strength and power of Darren Till gets him back to his feet.
Straight back up. Darren Till has put himself outside of his comfort zone many times in his young career, like going to Brazil as a young Brit, not knowing anyone or any Portuguese, which has made his world-famous post-fight speeches now notorious. And then he puts himself, again, very much out of his comfort zone in some respects, against one of the best to ever do it in the welterweight division here tonight. He doesn't necessarily see it that way, but he's not climbing the ladder rung by rung.
No, he's not. No, this is an opportunity to leapfrog a whole bunch of rising contenders. But you've just got to look at the composure in the way he fights and the swagger. You know, hands down, chins up, confident in his stance, and it's Cowboy that looks to be trying to figure this prospect out in front of him.
Well, if there's anyone that can figure it out, Dan, and quick, it is Cowboy Cerrone. First fighter to be awarded bonus checks in all 4 categories. And when I spoke with him, he was sort of asking a bunch of questions. You know, how will Till fare in the fight? How has he prepared for 5 rounds? Has he overcooked himself? What about all the attention? He said, I've been there many times. And he doesn't get emotionally invested like he feels Till has done.
I wonder if it's factoring into Cowboy's game plan that this is a 5-rounder as well. I wonder if he's thinking about the possible benefits of making this a longer fight, finding those championship rounds and introducing Darren Till to a 25-minute fight.
I think reading between the lines of what he was saying to me, it was, you know, the deep water, or certainly the threat of the deep water, could well have a mental impact on Darren Till coming into this.
Darren Till varying up the left-handed attack now. There it goes, over the top, he throws it straight, he throws it uppercut, and he throws it around the side, mixing it up.
Till looking great in the striking exchange, but let's not forget, Cerrone has 16 submission wins on his record. That makes up
that was
his professional wins, Dan.
Beautiful straight right to the body there from Cowboy. You know, one of the performances that always stands out to me with Cowboy was when he fought Paul Kelly.
Yeah,
and that was
his debut in the UFC.
And that was a great fight, you know, for both guys. Paul Kelly really showed some good striking skills, but it was Cowboy that adapted, got the fight to the floor, and then dominated and got the finish there. So we know he has several different ways that he can finish the fight, but he's got to get into it first. You know, look at that, beautiful work. Cowboy again, taking one of those left hands on the chin.
There's a massive elbow there from Till. He's following up. It's a rally of punches here from Darren Till.
Cowboy's turned away from his opponent. Mark Goddard's taking a look. What a stoppage!
Darren Till shocks the world.
Darren Till gets the opportunity and takes it with both hands. Beautiful finish there for the Gorilla.
He was awarded the opportunity and he met it. He exceeded expectations, and what a fine performance. He never looked in trouble, and Darren Till has taken out a legend.
and made quick work of Cowboy as well. Had him on the back foot immediately and starts to pick him off from range. That left hand is beautiful to watch. He throws it with so much variety in the angles. Really impressive, and his composure as well for a young fighter to be taking on a veteran like Cowboy. Very, very impressive.
Dan, we've done some work with Darren, so you kind of get emotionally attached to fighters, but then you had to kind of say to yourself, he's fighting Cowboy Cerrone, and then he does this.
Well, this is it. You know, we didn't really know what to expect because we've watched him against lower ranked opponents, and we've seen we've seen him kind of pace himself and break them down over 15 minutes. There were questions coming into this fight about whether Darren Till is a finisher at the UFC level, and for all those people doubting him, that finish was for you. Darren Till has proven he is the finisher that we all knew he could be, and to get Cowboy out of there in that kind of fashion was really, really something to behold.
That is a huge victory. I am so looking forward to the post-fight speech from Darren Till. There was never any doubt in his mind in the lead up to this fight. He absolutely was 100% convinced this was his moment, Dan. And what a way to get it done.
Very, very impressive indeed. You know, he's on an upward trajectory, and that has just given him a rocket booster.
Well, let's send it inside to Joe Martinez and give Darren Till his moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at the official time, 4 minutes, 20 seconds, round number 1. Referee Mark Goddard steps in, puts a halt to the bout. Your winner by TKO victory and still unbeaten, the pride of Liverpool, England, Darren Till!
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Darren Till as a main event winner against Cowboy Cerrone. You knew this was a foregone conclusion when you stepped in here. You knew how this was going to go down. Where does that confidence come from?
Wygrałeś właśnie z Kowbojem. Wchodząc tutaj do oktagonu, wiedziałeś, jak to się skończy. Skąd taka pewność siebie?
Dan, it's very simple. I believe I'm the best fighter alive. I say it time and time again, and I fucking believe it. Trust me. I believe it.
To po prostu jest to, że wierzę w siebie. Mówię wszystkim, że jestem najlepszym zawodnikiem na świecie i po prostu w to wierzę.
So if we have a quick look on the big screen, we're gonna have a look through the finish. Talk to me about your game plan, and was this what you expected?
Yeah. I'm a fucking light heavyweight fighting in the welterweight division. Look how powerful I am. Look at them shots. I was just relaxed. I wasn't trying. First rounds of feeling out process, and you know, I caught him, and I fucking knew I'd caught him. I know I'll catch him. So it happened, and you know, big respect to Cowboy. He gave me the opportunity. I was an unknown before this fight, you know. Everyone's got to start somewhere, and Cowboy gave me that opportunity. So, you know, I grew up watching him as a fan, so he's amazing for that as well.
So it's a bit bittersweet, obviously, being a Cowboy fan, but now that opens up the door to many interesting matchups in this welterweight division. There are a lot of matchups coming up. I'm sure you'll be keeping your eye on them, but is there a person that you're looking at?
I had my eye on Mike Perry. Me and you were meant to fight.
So Darren, one quick question now. Let's finish off that, because that's a hell of a fight in the making. But he's matched up with Ponce.
I asked for the fight. You're matched against Santiago.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a great matchup in the future. Make some noise for Darren Till.
Well, congratulations to Darren Till. He's almost looking past that victory. He should enjoy that moment. What a performance by the Liverpudlian. That is a quite outstanding scalp. It doesn't really get much bigger than that. With his coach there, Colin Heron, who has had him since he was a very young man, also flagged as well by his teammates, including UFC veteran Terry Etim. What a win that was, and the fashion in which he's gone about UFC Fight Week as the main event fighter, how he's carried himself as well.
That was amazing. Oh my goodness, I'm so fired up. I've got goosebumps right down my back. Mike Perry standing here, clenching his knuckles. Darren Till's making his way out of the arena after a great performance. Now, Mike Perry now needs to get through Santiago Ponzinibbio to get an opportunity to fight Darren Till. He's got somebody else to take care of.